What's up, family? I'm Marcus Warroja. I've been lost in the sauce. I haven't done an Epic Nights recap in a little while, so I'm sure unless you have been listening to the Epic Nations podcast, you don't know what's going on. This past weekend, we went into a phenomenal message, and I just want to give you a few of the principles that I think can greatly benefit you. So one of the things that we jumped into was this whole idea in John chapter 10 and 10. Now, do something for me. Pause this, rewind it, turn the volume down, do whatever. You can't miss this point. I need you to catch this. John 10 and 10 says something. It says, the thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But I have come that you may have life and have it more abundantly. Powerful principle. Because the first thing we see is that the text tells me the thief comes, but I have come. This isn't written in red. Jesus said this. If it's on your grandma's Bible, this is going to be in red. But I have come. So we see that both are showing up. The thief is showing up, which is the negative things in your life, the evil things that are happening. But I have come, which speaks to Christ sending the positive things into your life. Now, we see why the thief comes, to steal, kill, and destroy. And we see why God comes, that you may have life and have life more abundantly. Here's my major point in this. In Greek, we find two words. A word that we see known as Zoe. Zoe. It's a quality of life. And we see another word known as bios, where we get our English word biography. What's the difference? Why give me this Greek lesson? It's for this reason. Bios deals with minute by minute, the things that happens, the narrative of your life, the story, how it plays out. Zoe is a quality of life. It deals with the big picture of why it happened. So Zoe deals with what God has designed for me, an abundant quality, one that I don't have to choose, all of the above. If I were taking a test, if you say, do you want A, B, C, or D? Do you want money? Do you want health? Do you want relationship? All of the above. Zoe life is a complete life that gives you everything that you need and gives it to you in abundance. Bios are just the details, the things that happen. What the thief does, John 10 and 10, when he comes to steal, kill, and destroy, he can disrupt your bios, but he can't deal with your Zoe. The quality of life that God brings, empowered by God, he can't do nothing about that. But he can get you locked into the minute by minute specific details that you ignore the God quality of life and never get a chance to live it. So some of the things that we unpack that I want you to make sure that you apply for careful consideration. We went through three things that we unpacked, and I want you to see this, especially from our people who are super religious. Like, you check into church on Sunday like checking in with a PO, right? Like, check that off the box, you good. Nah, more than that. I'm not saying you shouldn't go. I'm not saying you shouldn't be a part, but listen to this. Three things that Jesus came and gave. John 3, he gives me eternal life. This is very important. This is my position in heaven. If I die tomorrow, I'm going to live with him forever. I got that belief. That I believe in my heart, confess with my mouth that Jesus is Lord. I've got eternal life. Now, I can make a decision for eternal life, but I've got to and be fixed forever. Jesus took care of that. But I've got to make daily decisions to have Zoe life, the quality of life I live in the earth, John 10 and 10. John 3 and 16 deals with eternal life. That's what Jesus did. Zoe life, he provided for me, but I got to choose it by the way that I live and the decisions that I make. See, that's the real peace, man, because most of us have made a decision to give God our life, but have not made daily decisions about our lives. We like to relinquish full responsibility out of our hands and give it to God for things that we should be making decisions on. He don't control your waistline. That exercise is going to take care of that. You can pray away high cholesterol, but that's going to probably be diet. Whether it be finances or credit scores, things of that nature. Listen, don't look for miracles when you can apply discipline. Okay, I bored you long enough and hit you too hard with that one. But the major thing we dealt with is the idea of living this abundant life. So you got to ask yourself the question, what is God's best for me? Like, what is God's picture of the best of, let me say it this way, what we're living by. What is God's picture of heaven's best for my life? Like, it fully designed, nothing lacking, nothing missing. What does that look like? And if that is possible, is God the problem or is my decisions the problem? I'm going to go with the idea of the latter, my decisions, and see if I can make better decisions backed by actions of discipline that I can live Zoe, God kind of life. I hope you enjoyed this, man. Short, sweet, to the point. 5 minutes is what I just gave you. Epic Nights recap. If you're anywhere near the Fort Lauderdale area, I advise you to come hang out with us for Epic Nights every Sunday at 6 p.m., 5400 South University Drive, 305A. I can't wait to see you. We are Epic. Empower purpose, inspiring change. I'll let y'all in a minute.